Hey there, it's Elizabeth, and welcome back to another Ramble session on a Monday. Yeah. I hope y'all had a great weekend. Here are my hands. Hello. How was our weekend? Well, we didn't really do much, to be honest. Yeah, I worked a lot in my craft room. I know, crazy, right? Yeah, I worked a lot in my craft room, got a lot of pages done, and let me see, on Friday, my husband and I literally did nothing. We did nothing. We were watching this series on Netflix, and it is quite addictive, or addicting, or however you want to say it. And I can never remember the name. It's like, I don't know, something about murder. It's like, I don't know, it's some drama, but oh my gosh, does it keep you like wanting to click the next button? Oh my gosh, yeah. So that's what we did, like literally all day Friday. And when I say all day, I mean all day. But one of the things that I was working on during that whole time was this. Yes, this is my husband's. Let's see which way it goes. This is my husband's throw, right? And this is the yarn I'm using. It is, let me get the package for you. It is this Bernat blanket, okay? And this is actually the pattern right here, Lark's Foot. Now mine is obviously not stripy because my yarn that I got is variegated. So let's see, the color is Plum Fields. And it's funny, like I need to go around my house and take pictures of like my area rugs, my tablecloth, yeah, just my rug in my living room, you know, because it's all these colors. Like, you know, we just love earth tones and stuff. So anyhow, he thinks it looks like camouflage, so does my daughter, but I think it just looks nice and modeled. You know, I did not want a pattern to it. And the pattern actually goes like this. Like here are the extended, here are the extended double crochet, right? And it is a simple pattern, but I have to tell you, it took me like 3 times to get it started. And then a lovely friend, Patricia Stubbs, hello Patricia, if you're watching, she left a comment on, I guess, a picture I had put on Facebook, and asked if I could show some stitches, I guess, doing this. Now, this yarn is really hard to see what you're doing. It's not hard for me to see, but I don't think it would come across well on a video. Because it's very thick and plush, and it's just hard to see the individual stitches. So, and I'm not like a floss tuber, I guess they call it. I don't know. Like I don't do like process videos on crochet, but I mean, I could try, like if you wanted me to show you how to do a chain stitch or a single crochet or a double crochet. I'm not really that, you know, all too experienced in crochet. Like I love crochet, and I do things that are easy and I do things that are for beginners. Now my dog is trying to get in. But yeah, there are so many videos out there that are so much better than I could do. You know, these people have been crocheting like their entire lives, and super simple to follow along with. So I would suggest first that you go over to their channels, and I will give you a list of some of the people. Krista from The Secret Yarnery, who else? Creative Grandma, I can't remember her name, but she does like Stitch of the Week things, and she is probably the best teacher I've come across. Yeah. So anyway, also another one would be like Blossom Crochet, I think is her name. Yeah. So, you know, I'll put a link into some of, or in the description box of some of the people that I have learned to crochet from. That is how I started crocheting like maybe 2 years ago. I just learned from watching YouTube videos. So there you have that. Yeah, so we're gonna get working on this later, I think. I don't know. But yeah, I worked on this like all day long on Friday. So it's coming along nicely. My husband is happy, and I've probably got 5 more skeins to go. It takes like, I think, I mean, I'm not really sure how much it's gonna take until I'm done, but I did find 8 balls of the yarn, and each ball is 220 yards. So yeah, I want it to be wide enough, and I want it to be long enough. So anyway, so there's that. But I'm having fun doing it, and it's really a quick workup. You know, it works up really quickly because it's so thick. The yarn is so thick. So that's what I did all day Friday. And then Saturday and Sunday both, I worked in my room a lot. Sorry if there's a lot of glare. I was just looking on my desk this morning, and I saw this one right here. This comes from Mantra Wellness magazine. My kids got me a subscription for Mother's Day, I think. People who say go big or go home seriously underestimate my willingness to go home. Like it's literally my only goal. That is literally my life right there. So that goes over there. And then also this weekend, I was, while I was working in here, I really wanted to like just move my whole desk and everything into the new craft room. And oh gosh, the update on that, it is slow going. My bookshelf, which is right next to me over there, is slowly getting emptied out of my junk, you know. But that's as far as really I've gotten. And I put stuff in the new room, you know, and tried to figure it out. It's really hard trying to figure out like the most efficient way to put stuff, you know. I don't know. It's hard to explain. Anyway, yeah, whenever I get that project done, maybe I'll do a craft room tour in there. And then let's see what else. Oh, yeah, so I've been working on my journals. Like, I cannot believe it, okay? I finally have been able to have a lot of time in here, which is very nice. This is my Christy Biddleston book. Of course, I will put her link below. And this one is done and on the shelf. And this is my May-June 2019 book, okay? So what this means, because this is completely done, now I can start doing flip throughs. Yay! Yay you. So yeah, I did a flip through and I've uploaded it. I just haven't put it public yet. So of the first part of June, and then I can do the rest of June. And then this right here is my, this book I made, and this is my July-August book, creative journal. And I have already, I mean, a few months ago, I had completed all of July. So now I have 2 months that I can do flip throughs of. And then I started this weekend working in August. And if you guys know, I mean, you guys know, I work on several books at a time. I usually don't do that, but because my summer was crazy, it's just something that had to be done. So this book here is my September-October book. And if you'll notice, I've already started in it, right? I've already started in it. I have some stuff in my September portion in the front, and I have some stuff done in my October portion in the back. Yeah, so I'm just plugging along, doing what I can when I can, because that's what I do. And so this weekend, let me see, I actually worked on, what I did this weekend was I just prepped the pages for my journaling, right? So I went in here and I made some journaling tags that I can then use to journal on. So in here is another journaling tag. This is about my husband putting doorknobs on my son's doors, interior doors. And then this goes into here. Sorry if there's a glare. My Cliff Bar packaging, which I love Cliff Bars. And then, yeah, so some days I didn't have notes for these days, so I just did a collage and did what I wanted to do. I think I did film a process video kind of this page, I think, but I don't know if I'm going to ever air it. We'll see. It might just, I don't know. I haven't decided yet. And then all of these, like I just prepped them. So I have everything in here all prepped and ready to go so that all I have to do, this is a little pocket here, a greeting card from my dear sister, Karen down under. And this I made a mistake on because I looked at my phone on my notes after I had done this page, and I actually received Brooke stickers on these stickers here on the next day. So it's just a flip-flop. I don't know. Maybe I could just flip the dates. Oh, yeah. Wait a second. I'll have to look at my notes because I'm not sure if I received her stickers on this date or on the 9th, but I do know right here my husband had a procedure at the hospital, and obviously it was on 8/8, not 8/9. So yeah, I have to figure all that out. I don't know. So yeah, I worked on several pages just prepping them. This is a bunch of Happy Mail that I received. This sticker here is from Brooke, but this Happy Mail here I received from Debbie's journals. And it was funny because she has a YouTube channel as well, and I'll put her link below. She does flip throughs of her daily journal. Super fun. And she had sent me this owl along with, you know, all these, this is her envelope that she sent me, and this right here she sent me. And it was funny because I had seen the owl on one of her either flips or it was on one of her pages. And I'm like, oh my gosh, that owl is so cute, you know? And she had sent me one, and you know, like, this is what I do, right? Whenever whatever the case is, let me find a page here. Okay, like for this, for instance, right? Whenever I get stuff for that day, I stick it into my book on the day that I got it or whatever. So then that sparks a memory. When I get back to it, I can write about it. Well, that's what I did with some of the Happy Mail I received from Debbie. And so I was like, man, I love that owl. And I must have spent like a good 20 minutes trying to find the owl. And I'm like, I cannot believe, like, I'm not usually like that. I mean, like, I lose stuff all the time, don't get me wrong, but not usually Happy Mail. So I was looking everywhere for the thing. I could not find it. And then here I was over the weekend, and I open it up to this page, and all of these things are tucked in my book. So of course that's where I put them. I mean, do you guys do that too? Like, you put something somewhere for safekeeping, and then you can't find it. Oh my goodness. Yeah, that's the story of my life. So worked on that. And then another thing I found in Happy Mail too was this, I believe, came from Christy Biddleston. And I absolutely love this chicken wire, which is this right here. And then I got this idea. I believe I got it from Kay in ARTEZA City, and I'll put her link below too. This is just genius. All right. She takes a makeup sponge and puts it on these little clamp things. And then you just, you know, obviously you have different sponge thingies for each color, but then you just go, you know, you tamp it in your ink, and there you have it. I mean, it's perfect. It is literally perfect. Yeah, great idea, Kay, if you're watching. Thank you. So yeah, I am loving this stencil right here. I think it looks adorable, and I've used it a few times. What is that? Huh. And then I did this page too. This was about my daughter. School is cool, and how we went in and helped her. Sorry if there's a glare. We went in and helped her at the beginning of the year for her kids. And this, all of this stuff, well, with the exception to this K, these were an example of the letters that I was cutting out for her bulletin board that went along up here. Sorry if there's glare. And yeah, so that page is done, and all of the other stuff came from Allison's Faux Flow book. So Allison is AJ's Inspired Life. So super fun. And now I've just got, you know, page, I want to sit in here. See, I've done pages all the way back here. This was my husband's birthday. He spent it at the hospital getting a procedure done. So yeah, other things back here. Was having a day of questioning this day. This is maybe about Dorian. I'm not really sure. Oh, and this is like a photocopy of a card, a card that I made based off of, oh my gosh, I think it was Cece's watercolor tutorial, and I'll link her below too. So anyway, yeah, I only have this much more to go, and that's what I kind of want to do, is just like prep the pages. See, all these are now prepped. I have my picture in here. I can write on the back of it. I have my tag in here. I can do my journaling on the back of that. And so that's what I spent my weekend, Saturday and Sunday, doing, is prepping all of this. So journaling here, a little card here for journaling. Yeah. In here, some cards for journaling. This is Debbie's sweet little note. Stop trying to get in. That's Roxanne. So anyway, yeah, that's what I spent my weekend doing, mostly just getting you know, some pages prepped. So that's what I'm gonna do. That's what I'm gonna do. And I want to get them prepped because I want to start, of course, doing the flip throughs for you guys. And I can't wait until I'm all caught up, which hopefully you know, I will get caught up. I mean, I'm never really caught up because I always do, like, every day, you know, I journal about every day, you know, so I'm never caught up. I've always got pages to do, but I do want to get closer to catching up because, yeah, I want to work on some other stuff. I'm thinking of making some tags, perhaps, using, I'm going to try to make some Christmas tags, right? This is not a Christmas tag, but I'm going to do it in this form. And instead of, like, you know, obviously watercoloring a feather, which the watercolors that I use, one of the dogs is getting in trouble. The watercolors I use are the ARTEZA, and I really do enjoy these. If you can tell, I have enjoyed them a lot. So yeah. So I want to work on that, trying to do some like little tags like this with the ARTEZA watercolors, and maybe do like holly or something like that. I don't know, I have to figure it out. So, and those will be kind of like my Christmas cards, you know, not for friends and family, but for my art groups and journaling groups and stuff like that, possibly. Not making any promises, you know what I'm saying? But it is, I do want to learn how to do it, and it's a lot of fun, and I love tags. So I'm going to try to work on something like that. Yeah. Otherwise, just trying little by little to move my stuff into my other room. Yeah. So that's what I'm doing. And I'm trying to pare down, and I'm trying to purge, and trying to figure out what exactly I need for the projects that I enjoy doing. Yeah. So that's what's going on here. So I hope y'all have a wonderful rest of your day and a wonderful rest of your week. And I thank you for sharing your time with me, and I will talk to you all real soon. Bye for now.